welcome to another Mistyfell video. Today we'd like to look at the WilliamsWarn counter filler or counter pressure filler. So the idea here is that rather than putting sugar in your bottles and bottle fermenting, that we force CO2 the product, in this case it's a nice stout, that's left in the fridge. So we've got cold carbonated beer, we're going to transfer that into a bottle without the loss of that carbonation. And that's where the counter pressure filler comes in. The filler has two sides. On one side is the gas, that's attached to a CO2 bottle with a regulator that's set to about 20 psi. Then we're on the beer side, we have that going back to the out on the keg, and you see the gas on the end. So the idea is to create a circuit that's pressurized to 20 psi. To pressurize the bottle, I open the gas valve. And then what we do, we adjust the gas pressure so that it's just escaping. So it's a little bit fiddly on this, I have to say. So so now the gas is escaping, the bottle's being filled with CO2. Now for the beer to flow, we need to reduce the pressure in the bottle so that the beer flows in. So what we're going to do is turn off the gas, turn on the beer, and you'll see that the beer will now flow into the bottle. And that's quite a nice feel. What you're looking for is as fewer bubbles as possible, so that you know that as much of that CO2 is being retained within the beer. So this will fill quite quickly, and we'll just sit and watch that. It's probably going to take, well, I mean, sometimes it depends on how much CO2 you let escape, but generally you'll fill a bottle in a minute. Although a minute is an awful long time when you're on video. So let's just watch that fill. If you'd like to get yourself a cup of tea, or if you're in America, a cup of coffee. And it's now coming above the label. So this is a lovely dark stout, quite strong, but it does really well in these bottles. Here we go, and as it comes towards the top, you close off the beer and we can reduce it. We want to fill it right as far up as we can without going too fast. We can slow it down now, just fill it to the top so you can see how precise this is. A bit more, there we go, and release the bottle as quickly as you can, pop the top on, and there we have, you can see the pressure being maintained within the bottle. There we have a beautiful bottle of stout, and so that will go on the shelf for about a month, and it'll only improve with time. So there we have how to counter pressure fill a bottle without yeast. Now you're never going to get rid of all the yeast. There'll still be a tiny bit in the bottom. In fact, I quite like that because that just adds to the pressure and the really creamy head that will evolve after a little time in the bottle. But that's good to drink now. And what I'll probably do is, once I've done a few more of these bottles, I've got 30 odd to fill here, is we'll just open one, shall we? And just see what the product is like. Pretty good. Okay. Well, thanks for viewing, and look forward to seeing you again at another Mistyfell review.